Get ready. It's time. Christina, Catherine, Lisa, Amy, and Lauren. Welcome to the Cimorelli podcast.
Hey, I'm Christina.
I'm Catherine.
I'm Amy.
I'm Lauren. And we're Cimorelli.
Welcome back to
The Cimorelli podcast.
Woo! Hey guys.
Back again.
Welcome back to another delightful episode of your favorite gals just chatting. Anyway, today's episode is
What?
episode 165, not 64.
Wow, she got it.
And we're going to be doing the sibling tag. I don't know why.
We're doing.
I can't get out complete sentences today.
We're doing the sibling tag.
We're
They did not hear you go. It's episode 165. See, even I know.
Cat's like, just let me do it, people.
Okay, guys. This is episode 165. We're doing the sibling tag, and we're here to partay. Hopefully, I'll be able to get out a full sentence later in the app.
All right, so we're going to do the sibling tag, as Amy said. We got some great questions. Lots of them. As you guys know, that used to happen on like YouTube trend. It was like a YouTube trend a while ago, but it's really good. Just saying.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
But it's more going to be the 3 sibling tag because we're each going to answer about our 3 siblings, not all 10 of our siblings.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We'd be here all year.
All day.
Just saying. Okay, so before we get into that, we always start our episodes with our highs and lows of the week. Let you guys gain a little bit, not too much, just a little bit, on our personal lives.
All right, I can start.
Tell us.
I never start.
Tell us.
Okay, so my low, I would say, is just sort of a little bit of an overwhelm. I was kind of leading a big party last weekend. Surprise party. I think I mentioned that. Surprise. It was from my mom. And these wonderful ladies did a lot of work as well. So it was a big undertaking, you know? It was
a big task.
Off.
Yeah, it was a great party.
It was such a blast. My mom loved it.
Yeah.
She cried.
Huge
She was so
success.
happy.
It was hugely successful.
It was fun. But I also had a family member staying at my house. So it's like having house guests, which was fun, but also like, you got to prep for that. And then I'm going on a trip next week. And so getting ready for that. So it's all like these great things. It's just all a lot of things that are happening sort of close together. So I think my low has just been like a little bit of brain overload. It's like I'm just constantly making these to-do lists on my phone and like trying to make sure I have everything in order and stuff. Traveling with 2 toddlers. It's going to be interesting.
I
So
know.
we'll see
I'm
how it
interested to see how
goes.
that goes.
Me too. I'm pulling out all the stops. I'm going to print out a bunch of photos and put them in like little photo albums and give it to them in the backseat because they love looking at family pictures.
Wow.
So I'm trying to
so
think of all these
funny.
like car activities. Oh, and my friend gave me this idea. I'm going to get you get a water bottle and you fill it with like glitter glue and you super glue the cap on. So they have like a little shaker.
You super glue
No,
that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
better super glue. Ooh,
But I'm like,
that's
yeah, I'm
fun.
just trying to think of like fun things for them. So anyway, my high is it's like the anticipated high of like the trip.
Dopamine.
Yes, exactly. The trip that I'm going to be going on with my sons, my husband. We're going to go to the beach in like
Love
a
that
week.
for
So I'm really
you.
excited to go to the beach. I love the ocean. I haven't seen it since I was pregnant with the twins. So it was like 2 years ago. So yeah, it'll be fun to see the ocean again. My good old friend.
Oh, love it.
My high is I went for a drive in the new
Amy, that
location,
I was way far away from the mic.
and it was fun.
Yeah, it was a high.
And
Seems like an inside
It was a high.
inside thing. I'm just gonna let them have.
I'll tell
a
you
moment.
later.
Yeah, she'll tell you later.
My low is this morning. I don't know what happened to me, but I was just like so anxious and like mad all morning. I was like annoyed at everything I was doing. Just like, oh,
Is that why you
my
didn't
life.
text me back?
What did you say?
I don't remember. I just remember.
did. You sent a video, and I said, "Oh, that girl." But then I didn't text you back after that. But yes, that's why, because I was like, I hate my life.
You're like, hate, double hate.
But
Love
no, I'm fine.
entirely.
Okay,
So,
that's good.
Good for you. We've all had that morning, though.
Okay.
Okay, so what's your high and low?
Let's hear it. Spit it out. Spit it out.
Ah!
Ooh, what was your high?
What was my...
What was your high? What could it be?
Okay, Christina, you go.
Yeah, you...
Okay, so what was my high? My high was the surprise party.
Oh, that was really
that was so
fun.
fun.
It was so fun. And it was really fun because Tristan was just like crawling around in her dress and absolutely
Destroying
trashing
it?
But I was thinking, I feel like dresses are for
Destroying?
destroying.
I love it.
At least on
Yeah.
children, on girls.
She was having so much fun.
little girls. They're for trashing, is what I was thinking. Anyway,
Yeah.
so that was cute. My low is that I keep having nightmares.
Oh,
I
God.
had 3 days of nightmares in a row.
Do you
And
get
you guys
scared to go
don't
to
even-
sleep during
Oh
that?
my gosh. I can't even say the one it's too disturbing, but the other one, I have to say, it was an elaborate, it was like Wednesday, the show on Netflix. It was this elaborate, like gothic plot.
Ooh.
And I had to like fight this person. So they gave me this special piece of, it was like a shawl. No, it was like
Ah,
not a shawl. What's it called?
okay.
You put a cardigan. It was a cardigan. It was black. I was
like
wearing all black.
sci-fi?
It was all black. And they were like, put this on the right time. You'll know when it is. And I was like, okay. So then we were like going down into like the basement of this like big mansion. And then
Ooh.
I had to have it ready because something was going to happen. They were trying to like mind control everyone and get everyone under this spell.
Wait, I love this
Wow.
plot.
I know. I always
It
have
sounds
dreams.
like an interesting movie.
I know. I have dreams where it's like a really good plot, like really good.
Mm.
So then I knew I was just like, just trust your gut. I had this feeling I had to put it on soon because I knew when I put it on, then they didn't tell me why. They just like slipped it really quick. By the way, also started in like a boarding school before we got to this point. It started in a boarding school where these people were like
Christina.
spying on me and I was in this bathroom. It was like this big wooden bathroom.
Oh, I love it.
It was really cool.
Interesting.
People kept spying on me, and then this weird thing happened. We all were shipped off to there. We were like driving around like we were going to a pumpkin farm, but then we went into that house.
Ooh.
So anyway, I put on the cardigan at the right moment, and then the thing the villain was trying to do to get us under mind control, it didn't do it to me.
Oh, it's giving
Interesting.
Divergent.
So then, of course, we had to battle.
Oh, yeah.
And it was great because normally in my dreams, when I have a fight scene, it's like really bad. And
you have fight scenes in your dreams? I've never.
it's normally a
really.
chase scene. I have to run away.
Ugh.
But this time it was a fight scene and I successfully fought.
I love
which is
it.
good.
I feel like that's
I feel like
gotta
this is a
mean
sign
something.
of mental like progress.
So
you
I
know?
won
Yeah.
the fight in the
I
end.
love that you won.
Because I was wearing the cardigan.
I love a cardigan.
I really think dreams are symbolic, and I feel like it's
They
like
would
when
be
you're
cool.
having nightmares, it's like you're having a lot of anxiety about something, or just like life is just
what it was.
like tearing you down.
Anyway, that was my low multiple
Well,
times in a
yeah.
row of nightmares. That was annoying. That didn't sound like a nightmare, but it was a nightmare. Because we're like
No,
going
it's
down
scary.
the basement.
You're like mind control.
Yeah.
Mind
spies, you
control
have
is
to
a
fight.
That wasn't
nightmare.
like a fun
That's like
dream.
Stranger
it was cool.
Things.
It was
Yeah.
like a thriller.
It was a horror
I have
movie.
to say I've had multiple dreams just like that. It's some kind of mind control elaborate scheme, and it's a really interesting plot. I should make them into a book. I will
You
never
should.
do that.
Yes.
Okay, next.
My low was that I got 4 hours of sleep on Monday
That's
because I was really stressed. Lol.
Yikes.
My highs is that I watched the Hannah Montana movie last night and it was great.
Oh, I love that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Oh, I watched that with the twins the other day. I love that movie.
It was real fun.
It really makes you want to get back to your country.
I
roots,
know.
Yes.
And it was so weird because it came out when we lived in Sacramento, but it's in like Malibu and Tennessee.
I know that's so
I know, it's so
weird.
I
cool.
watched my life.
a foreshadowing.
It's literally us.
That's crazy.
I love that.
literally.
Literally.
I like how it literally has nothing to do with the plot of the show in any way whatsoever. And then it
What?
just like the movie.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't go with the show at all.
Well,
it's
it's
like it's
Tennessee.
a different entity.
The only thing is
Yeah.
that she has these two identities.
Me when
I feel
the
like-
whole town just we'll keep your secret.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
that was
Okay.
very.
There's no way.
So, guys, we're going to get into the sibling tag. But first, I have to tell you, hello, if you want to see all the full episodes, you need to go to Patreon. Linked in the description. You got to join it. If you don't join our Patreon, you only see half the episodes of every other episode that we put on YouTube. The full episodes are all on Patreon. And you guys, you know what else is on Patreon that you didn't even realize? Okay, I was going through my old Instagram stories from years ago, and I found a clip of Wacky Wednesday. This is something Lisa used to do, you guys.
It was like a weekly improv comedy sketch that Lisa would make up.
Guys,
They're
it
so
was
funny.
wild. I sent it to Lisa, and she's like, I think about this like once a month. I was like, you do?
Wow, I gotta say that I was the one like being like, okay, Lisa, I need another video from you. And I really gotta say that like, I think she flexed her comedy bone. Like Lisa was made to do comedy, and that was like such an environment.
Oh my
of her
gosh.
there was a lot of weeks
improv.
where she was like, I don't know what to do. But she always thought about
was
something
always
funny.
good.
Yeah.
It was so
I gotta
good.
go through and start watching them again.
Well, so listen, here's what we're going to do. We are starting on Patreon. We're doing a Throwback Thursday situation
Ooh.
where we're going to be reposting Wacky Wednesdays and other stuff you probably didn't even know about. Probably a
Things we
bunch
don't talk about.
a bunch of you patrons didn't even know about this. There is a
Serious.
wealth
We did all those series
of content.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, when you join Patreon, you're not just getting the podcast, you are getting all of that old content. And let me tell you, the Wacky Wednesday stuff, it's
timeless.
It's
Oh,
gold.
It's so funny.
It's pure
It's gold, silver, and bronze. It's everything.
It's pure gold. So anyway, you should really join. We're going to
Love
start posting the clips on our Instagram stories so you can see what you're missing out on if you haven't joined yet. Maybe it'll make you want to try. It's $5 a month. Just telling you. All right, so let's get into the sibling tag.
Ooh.
Like I said, it's the 3 sibling tag. We're just talking about us ladies at the table today. We're not talking about all 10 of our siblings. That would take way too long.
Also, like the questions are like, which sibling is more this or that? So it's kind of like a lot of them like kind of like most likely to kind of.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, so we'll kind of do
So
it
we'll
like
do it like that.
that. Okay, number 1. Who's the older and younger sibling? Oldest of us.
Second oldest.
Third.
Well, I'm 7th of all, but youngest
You're
of
4th.
them.
Yeah.
You're youngest of us.
I know, isn't that weird?
I don't want to confuse them.
I'm 2nd of all
I'm third of all.
I'm 5th.
when it comes to all 11.
Wait,
A
you're
lot-
seventh?
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
wow.
You're
Oh my God.
I
So I'm like,
know.
let me at it.
If you guys,
Oh my
some of
gosh,
you
love
actually
it.
know, some of you definitely don't know that we also have 5 brothers
You didn't know that?
in addition to
Come on,
our
I'm just kidding.
sisters.
I feel like a lot of them probably do.
Okay. What annoys you the most? How do we answer this?
That's mean. I feel bad.
What's one annoying thing about each sibling? That'd be a lot of annoying
I don't
things.
know.
Okay, what's one annoying thing about the sibling to your right?
No.
What is my right?
Okay, one annoying thing about Cass that won't offend her too much. Let me think. One annoying thing about Cass.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of an
She's
annoying
easily
thing.
offended.
Yes. Think of an annoying thing that's not rude. There's annoying things that
There's
aren't
nothing
rude.
annoying about Lauren. Literally
God,
nothing.
come on.
Lauren has never
Stop it.
annoyed me.
One annoying thing about Kath is that she thinks she can fit an hour's worth of things into 10 minutes.
It's called
That's
time
true.
blindness. I don't know the term for that.
It's not that annoying, but that's all I can think of.
I found this thing on YouTube called like colored timers, and it's like these timers with these bright colors and music, and I like put them on and I'll speak.
Wait, what?
Wait, what did you
Yeah.
just
Why don't you just do a normal timer?
Because I don't know, it just
need the color.
It's colorful.
Wait, that
and
sounds really funny.
it's a
I
really
love
good
that.
idea.
No,
I
that
love it.
does
I did it the
sound
other day, and
fun.
it really helped me with my like. Yeah, I have time blindness.
That sounds motivating.
my
See,
undiagnosed ADHD.
it's not that annoying. It's just not really. Whatever. Okay, what's
Dang
one
it.
annoying thing about Lauren? You want me to give you one?
Lauren literally has nothing annoying.
Kat, I know you've been annoyed by me.
Okay, I'll say.
Okay, the only thing annoying, but that's not.
It's okay.
Kat, she's
I
not
won't
gonna be
be
offended.
offended.
No,
I
you-
know
that's
you.
not your
I know
question.
your
She
heart.
won't be offended.
Yeah,
Okay.
she knows your heart.
Lauren,
I feel like that's why
Okay,
you can say it.
the only
Yeah.
thing annoying is that when Lauren, and I'm saying this to my husband as a stew, they have very similar personalities. When Lauren's in a bad mood, she kind of like takes it out on you a little. Not really, but like, which I feel like most people do. So it's not just a Lauren thing. But it's like when Lauren's in a bad mood, then it's like Lauren's like no, or just like
Yes.
she just like and my husband does to me too, but it's like no, like just like they
I
they
become
answer
like a
things
one word like
very
no,
abruptly,
yes,
and they're
no.
like your presence is annoying.
She has
Yes.
a powerful anger, I would say.
It's not
But
even
everything about Lauren is
anger,
great.
It's like I
very
can't
minor
deal
shit.
with that.
Well, it comes across as anger. It's like, but you know it's going to
could be.
pass. When Lauren does
It's
it, you know it's
it's
gonna
more
pass.
like you just feel like your very presence is an inconvenience.
Yes.
Well, it
That's how I
probably
feel.
is in that moment because I'm stressed. Like what?
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
when I'm
yeah.
stressed, and I'm just like I can't
Yeah.
deal with that. I need to do this thing.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, Lauren, I know. It's
But
like,
that
Lauren's
is a
going
very
through
minor
something.
thing. Many great qualities.
Thanks,
very,
Kat.
very minor.
That's why we can say this because we know that we all have the utmost
Yeah.
respect.
I know you don't
And
have
honestly,
a secret hate.
I'm probably more annoying when I'm in like a bad mood. Honestly,
That was my
Everyone
second
is
option
equally.
for you is when you're in a bad mood.
yeah.
What was
honestly,
your
I feel
first?
like all of us.
What?
oh, for
Okay.
her.
I don't know.
Got it.
Whatever. Those are actually the
Okay.
only two things I could think of.
Okay.
Not that much.
Amy, oh my gosh,
I'm
this
so
is so annoying. Which I've already said this to you. When you call me or come up to me, and it's like you have something to say, I'm like busy or something, and you go, "Hey," I literally answer on what? I'm busy, and she goes, "Hey." I go, "What?" She goes,
I get
so
scared.
okay, so I just was thinking, I'm like, what do you need? I am busy. She's like, oh, just like, do we have ink in the printer? I'm like, just say it. Just say, do we have ink? It's like you do these like
scary.
long intros to a tiny question when I'm busy, and I'm just like, just tell me what you're trying to say.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I just get.
You get scared
Of
You're like,
Lauren?
I don't know how to ask this. Do we have ink in the printer?
The most annoying thing about Christina is when she makes fun of you every second of your life. Literally.
What? I don't make fun of you.
No, it's just
all day.
You
It's
imitate
imitating the
everyone.
voice.
You imitate everyone.
Mocking.
You
I-
mock.
I imitate everything. So it's not
Every
just
word.
you.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I
It's
do it to
everyone
my-
all day.
I do it to my son. And he's like, stop copying me, Mom. Stop copying me. So I'm like, okay. And then he started doing it to me. So I'm like, I deserve that. It's a problem. I don't know how to stop.
I think it's a tick a little bit.
I don't know how to stop.
I think it's comedic.
It's
personally,
funny, but it's
Thank
annoying.
but I can see.
Yeah,
that,
I have a mimicking problem.
Yeah.
Let me know if anyone would like to diagnose me with what that means. All right. What was the last text you sent to each other? Should we just go to like our group?
Mean?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I don't know
Wow.
what it
Let's
says.
just take a look. See.
I don't know what that means to us.
What's the last text I sent in the group? I said
my sleep has been trash. That's all
I said
know.
a man mentioning working out to a freshly postpartum woman is like a mortal sin in my books. That's the last thing I said to
Oh
him.
my
I
gosh.
said when he's like, Jesus wouldn't need an apology. ...
We were critiquing this horrendous TikTok.
Well, I feel
What's
like
the last
that one's
thing
kind
you
of
said?
boring, so maybe I should
Well,
say
just
the one.
say what it was.
Okay, my last one was Amy saying my sleep is literal trash and me saying OMG.
Okay. In all caps.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What
And
was
Amy's
yours?
was, I see yours.
Mine was.
Just say it.
I
Oh,
said.
wait.
Spit it out.
I said my sleep has been trash.
You said I got 4 hours last night.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And 6.5 tonight.
yeah.
And my other one before that was what a literal nightmare. Wow, this man. Someone come get him.
Okay, you want to read them all?
I said.
The whole combo.
Before that, too.
What do you and your sibling have in common? How about we do the person to your left? What do you have in common with them?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you know what? I'd say me and Kath are both kind of like empath vibes. Like, even though we're not the same really at all, I feel like we're
Yeah.
both like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like in the same way.
We're like reading the vibes of the
Yes.
room and like, something felt off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Christine and I, okay, it's funny because when you're talking about your nightmares, I'm like, it's actually really similar to my brain. I think we actually have this certain part of our
Paranoia.
brain. Well, so probably that too.
Have what?
Honestly, we
Paranoia.
both are very paranoid and very overprotective. But which I guess is similar. But I think
Yep.
there's something about our brains that is very similar. It's like the EN in it.
Yeah.
Like she's an if
Extroverted.
on we just said Myers-Briggs. Yeah, she's ENTJ, I'm ENFP. And it's like our I don't know what is big picture thinking. Like we conceptual but an abstract thinker. I don't know, we conceptualize things in a similar way. Even though she's like more, I don't know, organized details. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's something that's the same.
It's the way you describe your nightmare. I'm like, I've literally had these complex storylines where my brain created a whole world and it's like a plot playing out. And I tell it to Max, he's like, what in the literal, like how, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
so I was like, oh, that's my
what?
brain too. So anyway.
You should go watch our Myers-Briggs episode. I think it was the one right before this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go watch that because I'm going to reference that right now. Also,
Wild.
so Amy and I have in common the E and the J.
It does give us a lot of
And
things in common for some reason.
It is a thing, but now I'm blanking on all the things in common, which we definitely have.
We have many random
One,
things.
I
talking
can't think of anything.
to sort your thoughts.
Talking,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, verbal processor?
2, loud outbursts.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, some of the weird ways in which we're regimented are similar.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're both regimented in similar ways. Oh, we both like to sleep early and wake up early.
oh yeah, we're both more early birds. Yeah, that was enough stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like random
There's
stuff
definitely
that comes
stuff.
up
You
later.
should say me.
I know.
What about you
I'm
with
trying to
Lauren?
think. I feel like we have a lot of random things, but I'm like blanking once again.
Just think of one.
You scared?
Lauren is scary. No, what do we have in common?
I don't know.
Like, we're both kind of schedules. I don't know. Why can't I think of things that we have in common?
You know what? I feel like we're both like dependable.
Yeah.
Same way.
yeah.
We both, I think, are kind of like Hillary in that way.
Yeah. Hillary.
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, I feel like if I asked
I don't know what it. how
either
to
of you
describe
guys
it.
to do something, you would both do it, and I wouldn't remind you or anything or worry about it. You guys
Love
would both
it.
do it and like just be very dependable.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
kind of artistically in certain ways, like with things that we like to do, like collaging and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay, how often do you argue? How do we
do
answer this one?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Who do you
Honestly,
argue with?
Kidding.
Not really.
Do you and Amy argue a lot?
No. We don't. I feel like we
I
only
don't
argue
feel
about
like
like
we-
things at work.
I feel like I argue with
Yeah.
someone maybe once a week or every other week, at least in a small way.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say since we live
Not like a blow up, but like argument.
Yeah, since
think
we all
most-
don't live in the same house, it's a lot less than when we were younger.
Yeah.
you
Because
know?
we don't have like bathrooms and
Yeah,
Yeah.
all that to
I feel like
fight over.
Most of our
Yeah.
arguments are just about work stuff.
Yeah.
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 So it's not
Like,
that
oh,
often,
do we
I
I do
feel
this thing.
When's the last time we argued about
A
non-work stuff?
I don't know.
I literally
something.
can't remember.
With you and her and me.
What?
I can't remember.
When?
We're pretty good at
Like
arguing.
maybe that was a work thing. I don't know.
We keep our arguments pretty classy, I feel like.
Yeah, and I
I
think it's-
don't.
yeah,
Just kidding.
yeah.
Well, we've
I don't
worked
know.
on this a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like as we're getting older, we're just like more mature.
Well, it's like, what is there to argue about in like a
Yeah,
personal
and we're just letting each other
time?
have, like,
I don't know.
differences or like I don't know, just different ways to approach things and stuff.
Well, the
Yeah.
biggest thing is that we don't have a bunch of things that are like shoved down in the depths, like we're pressing a bunch of stuff. We have unearthed so much stuff
Yeah.
between all of us,
yeah,
like in therapy through the years, with each other and on our own. So I think there used to be a lot more stuff before that we were like pushing down and that we would like have different resentments and whatnot. But now, I don't know, we have such a good like mutual respect for each of us.
Well, and
Definitely.
we have such like sensitivity and understanding for each other that
Yeah.
it's like we don't get in a lot of misunderstandings. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we know.
Yeah.
We don't just like passively aggressively say something and then just like leave it. It's like we will talk about stuff. Which is really good.
Yeah.
So we're doing
Pretty good in that
well, so-
respect.
Pretty well.
Oh.
Good for us.
Too well. What does each sibling talk about the most?
Ooh.
Wait, let's say one person. So Amy, what do we think everyone but the person will
Something
answer?
Going wrong.
What does Amy talk about the most?
Not as much anymore, but yeah.
Fear. I don't know.
Yeah.
The current crisis, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
feel like
feel
not as
like-
many anymore.
I feel like Amy talks a lot about like at least to me, it's like the thing you went to, like an event or like a social thing or like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
friends and stuff,
That's
and like
the
Oh yeah,
second-
like randos.
I feel
You
like
don't
that's
care about.
There's three main categories, I would say.
Yeah.
That's not the question, but the current crisis, the current social event, or current events. Did you hear
Oh,
about this
yeah,
actor?
current
Did
events.
this thing?
Yeah.
Or this actress
That
just got
pretty
divorced
much
for the third
sums it
time?
up.
I feel like Amy's the mayor of our family too.
I am a man.
Yes.
Like Amy's like the
I was
one.
born for
Amy's
civic
in the
duty.
know. She's
That
in the know.
is so
So true.
funny.
Listen, I have the only television character that I have ever related to so completely is Leslie Knope from Parks and Rec.
Don't know.
I am her, she is me. It's disturbing how similar we are.
Okay, what does Lauren talk about the most?
Lauren talks about like
I don't
whatever, like
Wait, I don't. Are you thinking of something?
yeah. I was
Well,
thinking of.
I was thinking of a joke that I don't speak because you guys all talk.
Oh, my
Yeah, I was gonna
What
say
were
I
you
feel like I
thinking,
can't
Amy?
think of Lauren talking that much.
Lauren talks about men.
Okay, men, I would say yes.
I know
no,
that's
that's
offensive.
true. No, it's not.
That's definitely true.
I don't pass. What's that test thing you
The
talk about?
Bechdel?
I don't pass that ever.
What?
It's like in a movie scene or something. If two
With
women
women?
get together and they
Oh,
don't talk about
yes.
a man, that will never be me in like a hangout.
Oh
Not gonna
my
happen.
Absolutely not.
gosh.
Oh, that's
Listen,
so funny.
you always have a man to talk about.
I was gonna say
So-
I feel like
When you don't, you have to rely on other things.
we talk about very random like life things.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like
I
it's,
don't
like,
know,
random
like mental
things.
health or like I don't even know,
Yeah.
like random like life
Concepts,
Yeah, you like to talk
scenarios.
about concepts a
Or
lot.
it's an abstract
theories,
thinker.
or
She likes to
concepts.
solve the world's problems.
Oh,
Yes.
relationships, like not even
Yes.
not dating, but like family,
think it's relationships.
friendship, like people, just like how you relate to others.
I think it's a lot of relationship oriented stuff.
Yeah.
and the psychology
Wow,
and
this is really
philosophy
hard
of relationships.
to
I feel
think
like.
of.
Yes, that's my favorite topic.
I love it.
And
I love it.
analyzing.
Yes.
people.
Oh,
I feel like I talked to Lauren a lot about friendship, like different friendship
Yeah.
things.
Yes.
Yeah, relationship stuff is the whole like theme.
Very
for you.
relational.
Yep.
Okay, Kath. What does Kath bring up the most?
First of all, whatever random thing she's doing a deep dive on.
I was gonna
Yes,
say
random
like,
research topics.
occult.
or
always like
scrubbing your bathtub
Yeah.
or Drake's ex-girlfriend.
Have you guys seen that like video that's kind of going viral? That's like when your wife, whatever, like wakes in the middle of the night to tell you about their random interest, and it's like,
the Egyptian.
did
Yeah,
you know
I
in
sent
the
it-
Egyptian?
Yeah,
and I'm
I
like,
sent that
is
to Nara,
literally
too.
me, like blathering on, and Max is like, please shut up.
Yeah, it's whatever you're researching
whatever random
or
interest.
relationships.
Yeah,
or
like a
thing.
friendship thing.
I feel like I also really just want to talk about the twins all the time.
I was gonna say the
Yeah.
twins.
and I feel like it's
Yeah.
probably annoying.
Of
I'm like,
course.
oh, Dom did that. Leo did
I
No,
actually
it's
feel like
cute.
you don't talk about them that much.
Okay,
Probably
good.
because you try not to.
I know, I'm trying not to, but I'm like,
You
Yeah.
don't need to try not to, Kat.
yeah, I just feel like everything reminds me of them. Like
Yeah.
literally
Good.
someone saying
Of course.
go. Like,
You're
that's
oh my
dope.
gosh,
That's
my
good.
son.
Yeah, I guess that.
Yeah.
That was it.
And I feel like friendship too. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
answering
that's
for
what I
myself.
said.
Friendship.
Friendships.
I said that.
We
No one
said
heard
that.
Yeah.
Friendships, I think, might be number one.
Yeah.
Also, I'm always like musing on some like self-improvement thing. Like I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm taking this habit
Okay.
or I'm trying out this
I think
new
it's
approach.
like-
Oh, you talk about like
Yes.
healthy
Yeah.
lifestyle
It's like-
stuff.
Friendship stuff, and then she's talking about something related to cleaning,
I
organizing,
love cleaning.
food, health, something. It's like whatever. Yeah, that category.
The other day I said to my husband, I was like, what do you think this says about me as a person that I really enjoy watching other people clean, like in videos? Like I literally
What
was
did he
Oh,
searching.
do you watch like
Clean
Queen's
with me.
Depression Home?
Clean with me.
Oh, that actually makes me really sad.
Oh, okay.
No,
yeah,
it's more just
too
like
sad.
clean
It's like
with
clean,
me.
yeah.
I love those videos. They're so good.
Okay, what do I talk about the most?
Oh, Christina also very relational. Really like
All she talks about actually is her
pregnancy and birth.
Well, hang on. No.
Wait.
her
Pelvic floor.
latest theory on psychology, parenting,
yeah.
birth,
Women's health.
something
Hormone
related
health,
to
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's really her latest theory.
Pelvic floor.
Yeah,
But also too very relational and like
Mhm.
and talking about from a very meta like
She's like,
okay,
I learned about
this
anger.
thing is like a healthy
Yes.
approach or like oh this like way of relating to people, like it's a very analytical approach to relationships and like trying to understand like what's the best way to like be a parent or be a wife or like relate to people in that way.
Yes.
That's
Every
true.
time I show up to a family thing, I'm always like, "Oh, hey, Christina," and she's like, "So,
She's like, let's go super
what do
deep.
you think about this?"
I
I'm
love.
like, "I'm ready."
Yeah,
I'd
I
love
love
to
it.
know
I'm
what I
like, oh, all right, roll up my sleeves.
Me too.
Then I
love
go
that.
to every member of the family who will talk about it. I'm like, so I just heard this, and I tell to
What do you
literally
think?
every
I
member.
love it. I gotta
So
say, it keeps
funny.
the convo spicy. It's like, ooh, what are we
It
talking about
does.
today?
That's how
There
I.
is no
it's
small
too
talk.
deep though, and I'm like, I can't.
I was
do
gonna
this.
say I always have to gauge with Laura. I'm like, will she engage today or not? We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, I don't care how tired I am. I will always engage.
Pretty
Like,
much,
tell me.
yeah.
Unless I'm like really distracted about something that's happening, like the twins are about to dive off the couch or something.
Our mom will too, and Alex, my
Oh,
brother,
yeah.
he will too.
Our family is so like, literally,
They'll
we'll just be
engage.
like
Too much.
at a gathering. Someone's like, so what do you think is the meaning of like, there'll be some really like philosophical topic and it's so
It's
casual.
all
So casually
philosophies,
comes up
literally.
non-ironically. Yeah.
What is your siblings' weird obsession?
Weird obsession.
Okay, what's Amy's weird obsession?
Do it happen?
I would say
beads.
Oh, well, I would say it's the extensive dating lives of any celebrity to ever grace this planet.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
It is an I mean, it's not that weird, but, you know, it's interesting. She knows how many times every single celebrity
Has been married.
has ever, dated, looked at anyone.
Also, I was gonna say crime, but like,
I'm not obsessed with
No,
crime.
I think she's more
Dad.
obsessed
but
with
like,
celebs.
but no, more like those shows or those
Oh,
pod-
yeah.
that
Yeah,
are
true
like
crime.
Yeah,
I
true
love
crime.
true crime.
But it's-
But that's
I
not
like
weird.
fake crime better than true crime because fake crime is less disturbing.
Okay.
It's weird though, because when I say Amy's obsessed with celebrities, I feel like you're thinking of a very different person than actually Amy. Because most people do that. They're like, ooh, this gossip, but that's not what Amy does. It's weird. She's just interested
In people.
in who has been dating who and who's whatever.
Honestly,
it's not.
I am too.
Anything to do with
I don't know how to
people
explain
just
it.
stores like in my brain forever. I don't know why. It's just part of my personality.
Have you
I don't know.
ever gone, this is what I do. Have you ever gone to the Google Images and you search for a celebrity couple and you're like, let me read their body language. How do I
No.
feel?
See, I don't
See,
care about
she's
reading.
not
things.
reading it.
Oh,
She
see, I
doesn't
do
do
that.
that. She's just like, guys, did you hear this? Boom,
I'm
boom,
like,
boom.
are they they're
Yes.
dating? Are they together? And then I have certain ones that I stalk their Instagrams every year just to make sure they're still together.
That's about it.
And then when they break up, I'm shocked.
See, I'll be like, oh my gosh, and all the pics, they're like so far apart. I think they're like not getting along.
Oh, sometimes
Like I
I'm
really
like
just
that.
I
read
would
way
do
too
that.
much into it.
Okay, what's Lauren's weird obsession?
Weird obsession.
Weird?
Weird
I don't know.
obsession?
I feel like you're not that weird in that way.
Well, yours isn't that weird. I'm just trying to
think.
go
Lauren.
out
Yeah.
on a limb here. Lauren's weird obsession.
When I think of Lauren, I'm like, coffee. Producing.
I do drink.
Okay, weird obsession, maybe like fantasizing
Artsy.
in her mind. That's what you would say, right?
Probably.
That's what you say about
Lauren's
yourself.
rich fantasy life.
Lauren always
okay.
talks about she has a rich fantasy life. I would say that's her weird obsession.
You're
is
right,
coming up
it
with all
is.
these things in her head.
But look.
Maybe like being sentimental, whatever.
Yes.
Yes.
But
okay.
okay, when you say that, I think of like Lisa. She has a weird fantasy
Lisa.
obsession. Well, had mine's not so weird like that. But yes, it is a weird obsession. Whatever.
That's the weirdest thing I could think of. I can't really think of anything weird.
I agree.
know.
I know you're so
Hmm.
normal. Okay.
Well,
Normie.
it is weird. I wouldn't call it obsession, but that I am a little bit with snakes.
What?
Oh.
She loves
I
snakes.
love snakes.
Hey,
That
never
is
knew it,
unusual.
so-
I'm so scared of
you
snakes.
love
didn't
them. Out of
know
the loop.
that?
It's interesting that you love snakes, but you're
didn't know.
you're
You knew
scared of
this?
dogs. I knew that. You should have like a snake necklace and stuff. Remember?
I did, but then
Yeah.
I felt like people thought I was trying to represent the devil or something. So I was like,
Slytherin.
You know, God created snakes.
He
They're just an
did.
animal.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay, what's Kath's weird?
Well, it's like, what is it this
Obsession.
week?
What is it?
She
Not-
always has a weird obsession. I'd say
Okay.
Colts.
Colts,
though.
I would
Yeah.
say.
The
That's
weirdest one that stuck in my mind still will forever be Drake's ex-girlfriends.
Oh, that
she's
was
not
weird.
I don't know
obsessed.
why.
That was like one day of
No,
She's
it was
not
like a
obsessed.
research project.
Yeah, but everything's a research.
So maybe
Yeah.
Colts.
I would say Colts because like I probably have done I don't know how many hours. Could I do a doctoral like presentation? I probably could on Colts.
I am too, not at the level of you, but like
Me
every
too.
cult doc, I gotta watch.
every single one.
I know.
have to see
and then
it.
I'm like, why did
And then
I
I need to
watch
discuss
that?
it. And then I literally say
I
the same
regret
thing
it.
every time to Max at the end. I'm like, how do people get this way? This is so sad. It's too heavy. And then I gotta stop for a while. But I love it.
Okay, what's my weird obsession?
Pelvic
Pelvic
floor.
floor.
It's not that weird.
Yes,
but
it is.
Christina,
Is
I
it an
didn't even-
obsession?
I
Yes.
didn't even know what that was.
It's
so
very
it's
weird.
weird.
Pelvic
Well,
floor
him is
health.
saying
How
that
about
it's
what's
weird.
my helpful, life-changing obsession for all women around me?
Oh my
Pelvic
gosh.
floor.
Men can have pelvic floor dysfunction too. you
Yeah,
said.
but I'm not really telling them about that because I don't know about their specifics. But yes,
Yeah, I would say birth and all that stuff. But I guess it's not weird because you are a woman
It
who's
is
given
just
birth.
like-
it is my obsession.
Yeah.
What is something you love to do together? Talk.
Talk
Yeah.
this.
We would talk forever.
We could talk for decades.
Also, I love having a meal together. You know?
because we talk. The
I
whole-
love
No, seriously.
having a meal
I feel like when we
together.
like talk and have a meal,
I like
that
when
is
you make a
prime.
meal.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I like when
When
Catherine
Catherine
makes
makes
a
the
meal.
meal.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm thinking when we
Amen.
did our songwriters retreat and I made that big
Yes.
dinner and we all like
was
hung out. It was
so.
euphoric.
That's why I was saying we have to do this summer.
No,
Yes.
I agree.
Where
Yes.
we bring some
The
stuff.
children.
Bring everyone to my house. I got a fence, and we each bring a dish.
Yes.
And, we
I'm down. We'll do it.
and then we grill.
Yes.
Oh,
Series.
yes,
I feel
am there.
like I feel
I'm
like
there.
we're always together, but we're always it's like we gotta do this, we gotta do that. We don't get time to like talk as much. So literally just getting together, we can just talk
You
and
can
not
finally just
be
talk.
like, oh, hang on, we can't talk about this right now. We gotta film this,
Yeah.
and we're just like,
And it's
oh.
weird because even though we're always
Beautiful.
together, there's never enough time to talk
Never.
about all the things we want to talk about. There's
Literally
so many
never.
things.
Stop.
We could literally talk about anything, and it's just like so fun.
Also, we don't do this very much, but like obviously, but traveling together. I feel like
So
we're really.
gosh.
I wish
I
we
love
could
that.
travel
I wish you
together
guys were
again.
coming on my
I wanna
trip next
I want to
week.
go on a trip with you guys.
Seriously,
I
I want our
know.
families. I am like plotting that I want our family to get like a lake house
Lake
together.
Catherine,
that we
I have
go
been
to
saying
like
this for years.
multiple times a year.
You gotta
Yes.
tell
Gotta do that.
the parents.
Gotta
Okay.
get
No,
dad
I
on
know.
it.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the Cimorelli podcast. To hear the rest of this episode, join our Patreon at patreon.com/Cimorelli, where we post every episode in full. You can also watch all of our past seasons and Patreon-only episodes when you become a patron.
You've been listening to the Cimorelli podcast. Follow Cimorelli on Spotify and subscribe on YouTube. You can also find Cimorelli on Facebook and Instagram.